Okay, so I was invited for a YouTube virtual class. So in this class, I learned a lot of amazing things, which I'll be sharing with you guys in this video. Okay, let's start. Guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Theresa. I'm a content creator based right here in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. So if you love what you see already, consider subscribing to this channel. Just click on that subscribe button below, turn on post notification. That will notify you whenever I post new content, and also like, comment, share, and let's dive right into the video. So sometime last month I was going through my analytics where I saw an invite, or I don't know, a link to a YouTube class called Creator 360 Africa 2022. So I was like, okay, learning don't stop, we learn every day. So I registered, and the class took place last week, that is 10th and 11th of May 2022. And wow, this class was mind-blowing. It was amazing. Like, I met a lot of creators that, wow. So a lot of creators were invited from Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, and even our own Korty was also invited. So if you're not Korty, I don't know. You should know her anyways. Alright, so in this video I'll just be sharing with you guys some of the things I learned in this class, especially if you are a content creator. Yeah, especially if you're a YouTube content creator. So I will urge you to watch this video to the end and drop your comments. Alright, let me know where you're watching this video from. Okay, so the class, like I said, it was for 2 days. So I just jotted some things down that for myself, and some I'll be sharing, or all I'll be sharing with us in this video, all what I jotted down. So one of the things I learned that was said by Korty is that you should learn to collaborate with other influencers from other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and so on. So if you have access, so in a way, if you have access to those people and you collaborate with them, so like I said from the beginning, that if you don't know Korty, if you check out her channel, you will see that she collaborates, but the way she makes her video, she won't make it look like she's collaborating with somebody. She makes it look like she's inviting a guest over to her channel. So either way, it's still a collaboration, because according to her, when you do such a thing, especially with other influencers from other social media platforms, they will want to share the link to that video. So before you know it, you will also gain audience from there, if that makes sense. Okay, so another thing here is that don't neglect your viral video. Make sure you utilize it. So viral video, that is, okay, let me just put it this way. If you have a video that is performing very well on your channel, that has, like, okay, let's just say the most popular video on your channel, don't just leave it like that. Make sure you create content relating to that type of content. You understand? If possible, you can use the same title, but just make sure you create content relating to that viral video. So you try to link them together. When after you create the new video, try to drop the link of the new one, you paste it to the old video, then from the old one you paste the new. You understand? You just have to link them together. So according to those that lecture us, that works too. So if you have the viral content already, you can try to create something that is relatable to that particular viral video. Okay, so another thing we have here is to talk about your YouTube channel on other platforms. So if there are other platforms that you are very active, if it's Twitter, if it's Facebook or Instagram, talk about your YouTube channel. Let people know that you have a YouTube channel. Okay, this is like a digression, and there is this content creator, I can't remember her name right now, but while editing this video I will leave her name on the screen. So okay, yeah, I remember now, Kelly Stamps. So in one of her videos, she even said she printed business card for her YouTube channel, because this is a business and you have to treat it as one. For now, I don't have a business card, but I'm planning to do very soon. Okay, So the next key point here is to be consistent. Like if there is anything almost all the creators that lecture us in this class, what they hammer on very well is to be consistent. So consistency does not have to do with only the days you upload your videos. It has to do with your thumbnail, how you design your thumbnail, your font, the color you make use of, so that when people see your video, even without seeing your name, they should be like, okay, this thumbnail is for this person, this thumbnail is for this creator, this color is for this creator. You know, there should be a style that you use and you should be consistent with it. Then you should be consistent with, okay, if it's once in a week, if it's twice in a week, if it's 3 times, if it's every day you want to upload video on YouTube, just make sure you are consistent with it. Okay, so another thing here is that what I learned that was really mind-blowing in this class is that don't niche down. Yes, you had me right. Don't niche down. Try something new. Try something new. Experiment different things on your channel. You know, as time goes on, you will really know what works for you, especially if you are a small content creator that right now you still don't know what works for you, but you want to niche down. Why not try to do something else? If you are doing one particular thing and it's not giving you views, why not try to do something else and see? Then you compare and contrast and see the one that really favors your channel. Then you just continue with that. Then another thing I learned from this class is to connect with your audience. It could be through sharing BTS, through stories, through social media. Just try to connect with your audience. So with that being said, guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram. The link to my Instagram will be in my description box, and of course I'll leave it on the screen. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. Alright? So make sure you follow me on Instagram. Let's connect. Even if it's on Facebook, because I know some people say I don't make use of Instagram. Both Facebook, Twitter and Instagram link will be in my description box. And even if it's a mail you want to send, my email is also in my description box. So let's connect. Okay, so another thing here is to share content people can relate with. So now it's not about you, it's about your viewers. So you should be able to create what they can relate with. So according to them, most of your videos are not getting views probably because people can't relate with your content. So if you think the type of content you are doing is not relatable, you can just change. You understand? Even if you want to change your niche, it's not like all of a sudden you just change. Just something you do gradually. It's a gradual process, but you can just try 2 to 3 things. Then you can see the one that it's okay for your channel. So not like you say somebody is doing this on the channel and the person is getting views, you want to do it. What if it does not work for you? What if? Okay, so after each class, people were given chance to ask questions. So I wrote down some of the questions and the answer they shared. So let me read it out. Someone asked that how can I get people to subscribe and fall in love with my channel? So you know, it's another thing for people to subscribe. It's another thing for them to love you. It's another thing for them to love your personality. You know, people subscribe for different reasons. Some people might subscribe to your channel because of your content. Some might subscribe because of your quality. Some might subscribe because of you as a person. They don't even mind the kind of content you're dropping. As long as they like your personality, anything you drop, they will watch it because they love you. But the issue is that you have to strike a balance between all this. You have to learn how to satisfy each of your audience, if that makes sense. So some of the answers they gave to us was that you should be authentic. So this is a long-term thing. You don't need to be fake. You don't need to come here and claim like, okay, I want to be like, I'm not saying you should not have a mentor. Like, okay, I want to be like somebody. But not like you want to dress like the person, you want to speak. See, you won't go far because you will get tired. You understand? And some people even love you because of that person. So once you stop, let me call it fake life. Once you stop that fake life, they will leave. You understand? So another point here is to create good content and be patient. You see, this YouTube journey, you need to be patient. You understand? Everything is not gra. So if you are not patient enough, YouTube is not for you. So if you already have a channel and you are not patient, maybe you should just try to learn how to be patient, or you delete your channel. So like I said, that even though you want to create something relatable, something people can relate with, make sure it is something you are enjoying. So not like you are doing something to please people. Make sure you are enjoying it. If not, you might experience burnout. I know what I'm. Then another thing here is to be strategic and plan out. So like I said, You don't need to check other people's channel, or maybe your friend channel. This is what my friend is doing, it's working for her or him, then I have to dive into it. No, YouTube doesn't work that way. You need to look and search for what works for your own channel. And like I said, create content people can relate with, and don't be stick with numbers, especially if you are a small YouTuber watching this. I know it's not easy. Every day you want to check your channel. Okay, I have 1 subscriber now, I have 2 subscribers, I've gained 3 subscribers. Don't see, it happens to everybody. When I first started my channel, oh my god, I sound like a motivational speaker, but I'm not. When I started my channel, every day when I drop a video, I open my YouTube studio like 100 times. I want to see the number of views, I want to see if my subscriber count has increased. But from this class, I've learned that don't stick with numbers. Just make sure you are uploading quality content, especially content people can relate with. Like, that is very important. What people can relate with, it is very important. Don't underestimate that. Then another thing again is to make content you love. So there is no way you do it. If you love something and you really want to build a brand, I was coming to that you are a brand. As long as you have a channel, think of yourself as a brand and create what you love. People will adjust. They will love your content. You understand? Not like because you want to please people, then you create things you create content you don't enjoy. Make sure the content you are creating is what you love doing, not like you are forcing yourself to do it. So another question someone asked was that, speaking of starting with what you have, how do I cope with creating content with low quality equipment? So I don't know what that person means by low quality equipment. Maybe if you are making use of your phone, for example. Okay, so the answer that was given to this person was that focus more on creating good content. Over time you can get good equipment. So for now, start with what you have. So even if it's, I've watched a couple of videos, some people will tell you don't use Android phone, make use of iPhone. What if I don't have money to get iPhone? Just what if? For example, now I'm filming my videos currently with an Oppo phone. I can't afford an iPhone for now. That's what I can afford. So does that mean I should not continue my channel because I don't have an iPhone? So start with what you have. Even if it's an Infinix phone, if it's a Techno phone. For me, I even started with my Techno phone. I just got this Oppo phone last year. So start with what you have, darling. Start. Even if you have a microphone, you try to shout so that increase your volume so that people will hear your voice. You understand? So start. Even if you have a tripod, try to place your phone somewhere. If you don't have ring lights, you can use natural sunlight. Just make sure you sit facing sunlight. Your video will be clear. So someone asked that, would you say the YouTube market is oversaturated? And the answer was no, it is not. Another person said, how do you go about reinventing yourself? What if you are too creative to stick to a niche? So the answer given to this person is, don't stick to a niche if you are too creative. I think I've said that before. You try different things. So if something does not work for you, try to look for something else to try. You understand? Something new with your channel, but in the process, don't get burnout. That's just it. Try something new. So like I said, the class was for 2 days, but the second day I was not really at home. But from the recap I got, talks about branding, how you can brand yourself, and they also talk about YouTube Shorts. So if you are a small content creator and you are after your subscriber count, I will advise you to try YouTube Shorts. But if you are not yet monetized, just know that the hours you get from your YouTube Shorts, it will be calculated with your watch hours. So another thing I learned from DS Twins, I don't know if you know those twins, they are also in Nigeria. So they said, if you upload a short, even if you are doing shorts, make sure it is something related to maybe one of your longer content. So once you create the short, you try to link that longer content with that short. So from there, it will kind of drive views to the exact video. So if you are trying to create shorts to increase your subscriber count, so what you have to do is to make use of the end screen and link a content with maybe 10 minutes or 8 minutes, you link it to that short. So even if everybody will click on it, some people will be interested and they will click on it. Then, like I said again, think of yourself as a brand, and don't think that you are not you can't work with brands because you don't have 10,000 subscribers, 5,000, 50,000 subscribers. So according to the class, what I also learned was that you can work for brands even as small as you are. Just try to create your rate card, and if brand does not approach you, you can try to approach them if you love the brand. And if you are rejected, you should try to know the reason why you get rejected. At least that will make you to work on that part. You get, like one of the person that was invited, she said at the time she approached a brand when she was around maybe 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers, and they told her, the brand told her, no, we don't work with influencers below 10,000 subscribers. So then she said to herself that, okay, I will make sure I gain 10,000 subscribers and I will go back to these people. They must accept me, and they did. So just try. If you want to work for brands, if they are not forthcoming, you can approach them. And even if you are rejected, don't see that as something that is not. Just try to work on that particular thing you are told. If you are told we don't work with YouTubers less than 5k subscribers, try to get up to 5k subscribers and reapproach them again. So okay, so let me know if you learned something new from this video. Like I said from the beginning, subscribe if you bought to this part and yet to subscribe. Turn on post notification. That will notify you whenever I post a new content. I post content around lifestyle, especially showing my city, Ilorin, because that is where I live presently. Also like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So till then, stay safe and remain blessed. Bye bye.